Hello, and welcome back to Ike's Venting Channel. This will be episode 5. Uh, I wanted to take a second to say that men are trash. Uh, Men are absolutely trash. Not every guy is trash, but I'll say 98% of guys are just absolute garbo, right? So toxic for no reason. And it makes people like me look bad, right? I already look intimidating, right? Like my mixed genes plus my height plus my build, uh, I'm I'm pretty intimidating until you see me smile, and then I'm people are like, oh my god, look at the puppy. Oh, I'm like, shut up. But when it comes down to just men in general, yeah, pretty garbo. They perpetuate rape culture. They are aggressive for no reason. Violence seems to always be the answer. And then on the positive negative side, it's like that's negative, but positive negative on like mental health, right? Men don't explore that. They don't want to, I think. I don't think they want to deal with stuff, so they bury it. Well, they're taught not to deal with it, and so they bury it. Uh, but come on, guys, what's up? Really, you don't have to go out and cheat. You don't have to hate on women for doing their own thing. Like, you would literally go out there, right? Talk to this girl, and because you won't get none, you call her a slut. You'll call them all different types of things, and they haven't done anything. And even if they were sleeping around with a whole bunch of other people, that is none of your goddamn business. Besides, you probably sleep around with double the people that they're sleeping around with. So I refuse to be a part of that, to be a part of that toxicity. If you don't want to be in a relationship, just don't be in one. I've been around the block a few times. If you want to be with multiple people, you can. You can be in a poly relationship. You do know that, right? And if you go and look for the people that want a poly relationship, you will get the people that want to be in a poly relationship. You mean you can go and sleep with whoever you want. You can do whatever you want, right? Like if you wanted to just have sex with multiple people, a poly relationship is for you. Stop hurting these people because you feel like you have to be in this monogamous relationship. It's not for everybody, you know? Being in a monogamous, pretty sure that's what it is. If it isn't, correct me. But to be in a relationship with you just with one person, sometimes that's not it, you know? Sometimes you need other people for other things, not just sex. Like you could find a person who you connect better with, right? On like an emotional headspace level. It doesn't mean you have to go and pursue that other person. If you're in a poly relationship, you can be with your partner and the other person. And then there's just harassment in general, when men catcall or just like stare at a woman, at a woman's breast, and they're like, oh, titties, oh. And it's like they act like they're seeing it for the first time. Like, come on, get real. My guy, you stop. They're just boobs. All right. Like, they are just boobs. Until it becomes a, like, here's my viewpoint on, like, the body, right? Until it becomes a sexual aspect, it's not sexual. A person can be butt naked in front of me, right? And nothing, like, and when I look at them, nothing sexual will pop into my mind until we become sexually active. It is not that hard to control yourselves. Come on now. And then there's just kind of like toxic masculinity, right? This, I'm afraid to do anything because I'm so manly type thing, right? Like men are afraid to explore themselves sexually, right? Like in the bedroom, a girl wants to peg him, right? And they're like, ew, gross, that's gay. I'm like, how? You're with a woman. Like, you are literally with a girl. How is that gay? I mean, well, if what if I like it? So what? What if you like it? Then you'll like butt stuff. So what? Who cares? What you do in the bedroom anyway is your business. So have fun. uh Also, there's this like whole like giga chad, I have to be right all the time type. You know what I mean? That person is just like testosterone, the character. And you're just like, hey, take a chill pill. You don't need to be aggro all the time. You know? Attitudes and egos. Oh my god, men have huge egos. They are afraid to be wrong. They are afraid to be outclassed. They're afraid to be outwitted. And they won't admit when they're wrong. I don't understand it. Just say you're wrong and move on. What? Oh my god. And the biggest thing is like act like a man, right? Or the role of a man. Bro, this ain't the 1950s. You know, the roles have changed. You no longer have to be head honcho in in the household. You no longer have to be afraid to speak on your own illnesses or your own sadness. You don't have to be afraid to do what is healthy for you as a human being. I had to give an example. It's like my pops growing up. He was hard on me. He was. I love him to death, but that man was hard on me, and there were so many times. I'm a different type. I'm not the person that learns lessons from getting spanked or beatings or belts or being yelled at. Like if you want to get through to me, you need to talk to me just normally. Be like, "Hey man, like this was wrong." I'd ask why, and you should tell me why. You I don't know, man. Starts at an early age. You kind of help that, you know. It's mostly on the parents, on the fathers, you know. Always trying to be the dominant type in any relationship, but you don't need to be. Then most guys are just, lying to themselves. I'm okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure, you're okay. It's all right not to be, you know. Men need to discuss mental health more. Like my pops, again, super strict on me, but he had things going on himself that he didn't want to admit. And he finally, like, once he got himself, like, diagnosed, I'm pretty sure. But, he has anxiety, he has a few other things, and it explains a lot from my childhood. And he's coming to terms with it and he's becoming a better person. But the thing is, it's too many years too late. Like he's just now, as of like the next or for like the past, I want to say like 3 years, 2 3 years. Like he's just now getting into bettering himself, and I'm grown. I'm already out the house, you know, and so the damage has been done to his family, his friends, himself, because he didn't want to look into it or accept it early on. All that could have been avoided. Like all the pain that he went through could have been avoided. Anyways, that was it. I will be revisiting this topic with some friends, uh, because I know they would love to talk shit about men. We actually might have more than just a few. So, uh, because there are a lot of experiences with manipulation, with toxicity. So I can't wait to get to that. Anyways, uh, leak alive, leak alive. Oh my god, leave a like and subscribe, please. Very much help. And if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section. Thank you.